Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And thank you for being here and for your testimony today. I'm doing my best to quote, but I'm sure it's a little bit paraphrase from your testimony a little earlier. It's a shame that the Republican Party doesn't do more to reach out to minority communities. It just doesn't happen. What's your basis for that very black and white statement? It just doesn't happen.
My experience.
Do you know me?
I know you. No, I've never met you.
I beg to differ. And I think it is quite an offensive statement to me and in my district that has a large growing Asian community, Indian community, Hispanic community, Black community. To hear you say it just doesn't happen when it does happen. That's from my experience.
What percentage of those voters of color get your vote for you?
That will be seen in the next
Would it be a majority
election.
or less than a majority?
I can tell you that in Plano, we had an Asian candidate that is one of my supporters that almost won the mayor's race, that's been a city council person. We have actually a Hispanic Republican Club, an Asian Republican Club, African American Republican Club. And this is a little bit off topic, I realize. One of the things I learned a long time ago is that it's a dangerous thing to say always or never, sir, when you're testifying, to make a statement like, it just doesn't happen, as if you know. I think it would be wise for you to reconsider your belief in an area like that. To speak as if you actually know something like that. It just doesn't happen.
Well, I'd be happy to amend my testimony if, in fact, you've been voting for issues of voters of color in your district or in the state of Texas to any great degree. We'll leave it there.
So you stand by it just doesn't happen.
In terms of real reaching out, in terms of real effort to obtain and understand and promote and correct the problems that voters of color have in the state of Texas, yes, I do.
So I guess reconsidering that you might not know everything is something that just doesn't happen.
I surely don't know everything.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Knotson, for your testimony.
Thank you, Chairman.
Next, we have Catherine Oler.